Welcome to another edition of Monday Menu. This week we're going to do a recipe from the book Overthrow, Book 3 of the Guardians of Allon. This recipe is inspired by Wren. Wren is a guardian, and she protects the forest, not just the animals, but also any mortals who happen to get lost or get injured. In Overthrow, she does just that. She helps some injured mortals. Not only does she help them with their injuries, she also provides them food. And she provides them with wild boar. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're actually going to make boar meatloaf. Now, boar is a game meat, and it is very lean and it's very good. It's even leaner than beef, so it's a very healthy meat. However, because it's so lean, you need to add some fat to it so it doesn't dry out. Now, some people I've made this for ask, well, where do I get the boar? Well, this is the boar that I get. It's from Durham Ranch. It's ground boar, and I get it from my local grocery store. You can find where it is where you live locally. If not, maybe you know somebody that hunts boar and you can have. So what we're going to do, I already have the ground boar here, and it's just a regular meatloaf as far as whatever you want to add. But like I said, you do need to add some fat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add bacon grease. So there's some bacon grease. Also going to add 1 egg. I'm going to add my savories. I've got fresh chopped chives, green onions, and garlic. Now for the breadcrumbs, you can do your regular breadcrumbs if you want, but to add a little more flavor to the boar, I'm using Italian style. So it's got some other spices in it. Well, basically, this is all you're going to do. You just make your normal meatloaf. You add what breadcrumbs that you need, and of course you just put it all together. Alright, I think I need a little bit more breadcrumbs. You want the breadcrumbs just enough so that it all holds together. You don't want to dry it out, but you want it to hold together. So what I'm going to do as well is we're going to wrap this in bacon, which is going to make an absolutely wonderful, flavorful meatloaf. So go ahead and form it into kind of like an oval is what you're going to do. And then just going to wrap the bacon around it. And overlap the bacon. Depending how many pieces or how thick it is, just go ahead and overlap it. Try and end underneath so that the ends will stay on the bottom. And I'm using 4 pieces. Then you put it in your pan. I'm also going to put some barbecue sauce over it. What the barbecue sauce is going to do, it adds a little bit of sweetness and a sugary molasses to the top, and it'll help the bacon to kind of caramelize. It's going to cook in an oven at 350 for 1 hour. Now, it's best if you have a meat thermometer that you'll be inserting into the meatloaf to make sure it reaches 165. Here we go with a little bit of the barbecue sauce. Look at this. And that's all. It goes into the oven now for 1 hour at 350. And here is the finished boar meatloaf inspired by Wren, a guardian, from Overthrow, Book 3 of the Guardians of Allon. Next time, we will be doing a recipe inspired by Struggle for Allon. Until then, bon appetit!